Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. Okay, now I'm back with it's not actually a new sketch. I've had this sketch, so I just have to edit the video since my sketching device has been bad for a while now. So this is a dress, a gown. We call it rich Aunty Vibes. Yeah, so join me as I sketch a simple gown, right? As you can see, this is a pencil sketch. I'm doing it on top of the croquis. I've already sketched out the female croquis, but I did not paint it because the dress will be covering most of the croquis part of the body, so I decided to sketch the dress before painting the rest of the female croquis. So this is the pencil sketch that is ongoing. Yeah, okay, while I sketch, I want to give a candid advice, my candid advice to any aspiring fashion designer. Maybe you want to attend a fashion school. Please don't attend a fashion school because the fashion school is popular or because you saw it online. Make sure you investigate fashion school very well before you go ahead and apply, because most of them online they don't really portray what they offer online. Like, they will paint it very beautiful. When you now get there, you will be very disappointed with some of the things they do. So make sure you do your personal research, not because of what you see online. If possible, ask questions from people that are in the school already to know how their program run and know whether it's something that you will be okay with. Okay, now I'm done with the pencil sketch. Almost done. Yeah, I'm trying to differentiate the down part because I'm going to be using a different fabric for that down part, so kind of joining at the down part of the gown. It's a long gown. You know how rich Aunty Vibes gown is to be very long. Yeah, it's a free gown also. As you can see from my sketch, it's a free gown. It's not fitted, so yeah. So now I'm done with the pencil sketch. I'll create a new layer on top of the sketch layer. This is a new layer, as you can see. Then I'll select import photo, go to my gallery, select the fabric I want to use. I want to use this Vilisco fabric. I've already imported this. Select tools. Yeah, I'm trying to fit it in to where I want this fabric to be. I'm using the arrow icon and the zoom icon to move and fit it in well where I want it to be on my sketch. When I'm done, I'll click on the OK arrow. Then I'll import photo again, the same fabric, into my sketch. Go to tool, select transform, then select the zoom icon, reduce it. Now this icon is for zoom in and zoom out, so I will zoom it in, like I will reduce it in. Then I will use the arrow to move that moves freely to move it down to the where I want it to be. I want this fabric to be at the down part where I have the joining. Yeah, so now I'm done with placing the imported fabric. I'll select my pencil, my eraser. Then I'll begin to erase the excess, the ones I don't, as in at the area where I don't want it. I'll clean it off. That's what I'm doing now. So what I'll do now is I'll go back to my eraser, reduce the opacity because I want to clean very close to the line. I don't want you to erase the one that I need. So I'll reduce the opacity and then begin to wipe it closely. If you can see, I'm wiping it closely to the joining line. Yeah, but I will not allow you to wipe off the ones that I need. You just adjust your opacity over here depending on the area you're working on. So now when I'm done with wiping it close to the line, I'll now clean off the other parts I don't need. This is what I'm doing now. Yeah, I'm done with that. So I have these fabrics, the areas I want it to be in this clothes. This is where I want this to be. I'll create a new layer. This is what I just did on top of the layer. Select my picker, pick a color from the fabric. I want to use this color to paint the rest of the. When I pick it, I will now darken it by adjusting it in the triangle towards the dark black color. It's now darker here. I choose the dark shade. Select my pencil. Then increase the opacity because I'm painting. It's not a pencil sketch. It's like kind of a painting, so you need it to be thick. And I begin to paint around the area I want the color to be. If you've watched my previous videos, you will see that I paint around the areas where I want the color to be first. Then when I paint it around, I trap a space at the middle. Then when I'm done, I will not fill in the color. That's how I paint using my Autodesk sketchbook. So that's what I'm doing now, painting around the area where I want this color to appear. I'm done with that. Go to tool, select fill, click on the area to fill it. Yeah, so I fill the color. So I'll paint the areas that do not really feel well. I'll just give it a finishing touches. Yeah, I'll just give finishing touches. So now I'm shading. Remember, shading makes your work not to be flat. I added a glittery stone on the dam area. If you watch my previous video, you see how I add a glittering stone on my fabric. So now I'm trying to shade. This is a free gown, so my shading, I'm trying to make it such a way that it will not affect the shape, so that it will still be a free gown, but rather it will show that it has some places that light are not really falling on. Yeah, to make it real, not to be flat. So shading this was not the normal shading that you follow the curve of the body, because since it's a free gown, there is no curve to follow, so it's kind of technical for me. I'm shading like where I showed you that I'm shading under that color to show you that color is on top of the plain fabric. That shading now will help to indicate that the color is on top. Yeah. And I'll select add. Remember that shading is done on multiply, then highlighting is done on add. So now I will begin to highlight. Highlighting, that's those areas that light is falling on. That's basically what the highlight is for. Highlighting is for. And when you are shading, you increase or reduce the opacity of your brush depending on the area you're working on. If you're working on a wide area, you increase the radius. If you're working on a smaller area, you reduce the radius. If not, your highlighting can enter on the unwanted area, so you have to reduce it to be able to highlight the smaller area that you want to highlight. So basically I'm still shading and highlighting. So now I'm picking the color darkest shade on the fabric areas, because I want to shade on the fabric area. If you want to shade on the fabric, any fabric, you pick the darkest shade and use it for shading, then the lightest shade, the lightest color for highlighting. So I select my soft air brush. That's what I'm doing. Then this area now, that's how I'm going to shade. As you can see, I'm shading on the fabric area now. I will make sure I follow the shade from the plain material down. You see it? That's what I'm doing. I follow the shade from the plain material down to shade on the fabric area. It makes your work look real. As you can see, I'm shading. See the area I'm shading. I'm trying to indicate that plain material is on top of the fabric, of the visco fabric for the sleeve. The plain is on top. That is why my shade is coming under the plain.